Alright, so Dares of Eternity is a new thing, it's free to play, and you want to know how to make it your bitch. I don't blame you. You can get a lot of loot from the activity, and I think you need to grind up to rank 16 in order to get the exotic catalyst on the new Forerunner exotic, aka the Halo Magnum. And because I've been ripping people a new beehole with it in Iron Banner, yeah, I kind of want that catalyst. Hey guys, my name is Fallout, thanks for being here, and remember to subscribe to my channel for free if you haven't already. Today I'm going to give you my very quick guide to Dares, including how to essentially always get the Starhorse favor buff, which if you didn't know, gives you unlimited ammo regeneration, making the entire activity a joke. But before we get going, I want to give a shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Ridge Wallets. These things are beautiful, and I'm glad to promote them on my channel because I've actually been using one myself for about the past year. No joke, this right here has been my actual wallet. A lot of guys I know are still lugging around wallets like this. Big, bulky, floppy, and uncomfortable, doesn't sit well in your pocket, and you gotta move it around when you sit down. As I mentioned, over a year of the Ridge wallet, and I'm just never going back. It's light, sleek, and efficient. It doesn't fold or bulge out awkwardly in your pocket. It's got room for all my cards, and a clip for bills when I am carrying cash. They've got over 30 colors and styles on their website, including carbon fiber and burnt titanium. Sounds like a Destiny shader. They've got 30,000 5-star reviews, one of them being mine, and each wallet comes with a lifetime warranty. Yes, you can buy just one wallet and boom, carry and use it for life. The Ridge is so confident you'll like it that they'll let you test drive it for 45 days, and if you don't, you can send it back for a full refund. Get 10% off today with free worldwide shipping and returns by going to ridge.com/falloutplays and use promo code falloutplays. Link to their site in the video description, and thank you again to Ridge for sponsoring today's video. Alright, back to the content. I'm sure y'all know the basics of Dares. Xur is a game show host, in his head anyway. He spins a big wheel, you get random enemies, you do an objective, you kill everybody, and at the very end, you get loot. Also, along the way, you have the ability to gain buffs in two different ways. There will often be giant pink icons floating around, which you can run through. Doing so will give you a buff directly tied to that stat, and you'll get a chunk of score as well. The mobility buff in particular lets you jump way higher for a short period of time too. The other buff is Starhorse's Favor, and is by far the best buff in the entire activity. With Favor active, your ability cooldowns will be better, but more importantly, you also continuously regenerate all your ammo until the buff goes away. If you have Starhorse's Favor, you can literally stand at the back of the map, repeatedly firing Gallarhorn or whatever other heavy weapon you want, almost non-stop. Yeah, you can fire a little bit faster than ammo comes back into your gun, but the TLDR is if you want to, Encounter 2 and 3 can all be done entirely with heavy ammo. As far as I know, there's no way to get Starhorse's Favor in round 1, but here's how to get it in round 2 and 3 every time. In round 2, when you're going through the gravity lift into the next area, watch the giant spinning wheel out in front of you. There should be a tiny rock or a small shape off to the bottom right of the wheel. What you want to do is wait for one of the 3 gaps in the wheel to line up with that shape off to the right. The moment that happens, step into the gravity lift and your timing should be that you fly right through the gap in the wheel and make it to the ledge with no problem. If you bounce off the wheel and fail, trust me, run all the way back and try going up through the lift again. I know, kind of a pain in the ass, but the unlimited ammo regen is 100% worth the effort. Getting up to that top ledge and taking your time as you go through the moving walkway obstacle is what gets you Starhorse's Favor. There's no need to rush when you're up there, take your time. If you want a little extra help when going through the grav lift, you can quickly put on a sword, maybe with the Eager Edge, or maybe put on a movement exotic like the Stompies, or a subclass with good aerial movement like Top Tree Dawnblade. If you're going up into the grav lift and a teammate is clearly waiting for the right moment to go into the lift, don't push them. Everybody should wait and take their turn. Does it take a few extra seconds to get it done? Yeah. Is unlimited heavy ammo also worth your temporary patience? Also yeah. So don't be a dick, wait your turn, and time your lift jump. So going through the lift correctly should get you Starhorse's Favor for all of Encounter 2. At the end of Encounter 2, you're gonna have to guess which of the 3 doors will open up to the final encounter. Guessing correctly gives you another wave of Starhorse Favor through the entire final fight. Here's where it gets a little bit annoying. If you want to guess correctly 100% of the time, you pretty much have to be playing Dares on Legend difficulty. Why? Well, on Legend difficulty, if you didn't know, the enemy types are on a set rotation for each wave each week. As of right now, the rotation on Legend for week 1 of Dares is Fallen in round 1, Hive in round 2, and Vex in round 3. I know some of you out there might be a little worried about stepping up to Legend difficulty because the power requirement jumps up from 1150 to 1350 13, 20. But because the enemies are on a set rotation in Legend, you can guess the correct door going into Encounter 3 pretty much every time. So even though the power requirement goes up, it's still way easier to do overall because you can go into the final fight with unlimited Gallarhorn ammo or whatever power weapon you're rocking. By the way, looking to finish your exotic catalyst for Gallarhorn or any other weapon that requires a lot of kills? I got mine done in a flash in Legendaires. If you're not playing on Legend, bad news, you have to guess the final door, and right now there's no way to do that every time guaranteed. It's only a sure thing on Legend. The most annoying thing about that is that Legend has matchmaking turned off, meaning solo players are out of luck with 100% correct Starhorse favor. Here's one tip that I can give you though if you're playing non-Legendaires. When your team is standing on plates to guess the final door, do not, I repeat, do not all stand on the same plate. The thought of having your entire team with the unlimited ammo buff is cool, but what's awful is having no one on your fire team get the buff, which you have a high chance of if you're all on one plate. Split up and have everyone take a different plate. Not as hard as you think, by the way, even if you're in a randomly made fire team. If you're a lone player, just stand back and wait for your teammates to start guessing plates to stand on. As long as at least 2 out of 5 of your random teammates are split up, you be the odd man out and stand on the third plate if no one else is there. That way you can guarantee that at minimum, at least one person in your group will be able to go into the final encounter with unlimited heavy ammo every time that you play. That right there is how you guarantee that at least a part of your fire team will get the favor buff every time that you do a run. For the record, remember that if you're into that kind of thing, there's a triumph called Old Friends, Old Couch that gives you a unique exotic emote, but only if you beat Legendaires with a fire team of 4 people. But now that you know how to get Starhorse's favor easily in Encounter 2 and 3 every time on Legend, take it from me, that triumph will be a cakewalk. You might need one person to bring something for Overload or Anti-Barrier champions, but even without those options, even the strongest champions in Dares have a tough time standing up to unlimited Gallarhorn rockets. One thing I've been hearing lately, by the way, is how to activate a lightning round guaranteed. Whatever rumor you've heard, and believe me, I've heard a bunch, oh, you gotta get 200 score. You gotta do it in under 9 minutes, man. You gotta do a 360 no-scope on 8 Thrall. Kill all of those rumors. According to Bungie's Tom Farnsworth, the lightning round is completely random. Nothing else, no specific trigger, pure RNG. If you do get a lightning round, which happens after the final boss encounter, by the way, all you gotta do is just complete the objectives that pop up on the left-hand side of your HUD, and you'll get additional loot drops if you bang the whole thing out. There's also a chance that a, quote, special guest will appear during the lightning round, but as of right now, there's no confirmed way to get it to appear, yet. As soon as we know how to guarantee that special guest, check the pinned comment of today's video because I'll be sure to pin that info there when I get a hold of it. For right now, my own personal TLDR for Rockin' Dares, put all of your eggs into your power weapon basket. Whatever your strongest, most OP power weapon, that's what you want to bring in. Not only that, but put the following armor mods on to make sure you're really milking it. Reload armor mods on your gauntlet ×2 if you get the chance, ammo reserves on your chest piece, and scavenger mods on your leg armor. That way, when you get Starhorse's favor the way I showed you, you'll really be able to take advantage of laying waste with your unlimited ammo power weapon. You'll be quicker reloading and with deeper reserves overall, with a chance to find more ammo in case you're firing quicker than the ammo can regenerate. With the right weapon and Starhorse's favor, it'll make the activity a cinch. That's all for today's quick guide. If there ends up being a set rotation for Legend difficulty enemy waves the same way that the Nightfall rotation works, I'll be sure to put together a calendar and share it with y'all. But for right now, get out there, get grinding, good luck with your loot drops, and get that Halo Magnum exotic catalyst. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.